Hello game fans! Good news for boxing game fans as EA Sports is working on a new Fight Night game. If the reports and rumours are to be believed, then this is going to be called Fight Night Champion 2. Now, when EA Sports UFC was in development, EA Sports had admitted that they had put their Fight Night franchise on hold to work on other games. Andrew Wilson, the EA Sports head, told IGN, "Do I see a future in Fight Night? You know, sure. But right now, UFC is where our fighting focus is." Cyberland reported that EA Sports is now allegedly developing the Fight Night Champion 2 game for PS4 and Xbox One using the Ignite engine that was used on EA Sports UFC. So to celebrate the return of boxing games to consoles, I thought I would give you my list of my favourite boxing games ever. So in no particular order, here are my 5 favourite boxing games since the beginning of time. Super Punch-Out! Released by Nintendo in 1994, Super Punch-Out was originally released on the Super Nintendo, or the Super NES, or the Super NES, or the SNES, whatever you called it, and in Super Punch-Out, you play as Little Mac as he fights his way to become the World Video Boxing Association champion. Players, fighting from a behind-the-back perspective, must knock out a range of colourful characters in 3 minutes to win. Opponents included the Canadian lumberjack Bear Hugger, the musical Rastafarian Bob Charlie, the Mad Clown, and the Kung Fu Master Hoi Kwao Lo. This game was awesome in the arcade and so much fun on my Super Nintendo. Ready to rumble boxing! At uni, I was lucky to have a Dreamcast, 2 arcade sticks and a copy of Ready to Rumble Boxing. The over-the-top cartoon graphics were stunning and the fighting action was fast and furious. This game will always have a fond place in my heart. Like Punch-Out, Ready to Rumble had characters such as Afro Thunder and Boris the Bear Knock'em Off. To add a cherry on the top, it also had the ring announcer Michael Buffer in the game as himself. Knockout Kings 2002. Now, I had Knockout Kings 2002 on the PlayStation 2, but it was also out on the original Xbox. The game was big on eye candy and low on depth. The player models were really detailed for the time, and you could see a lot of love had gone into them. Sadly, there was less effort made on the crowd, as this was a 2D flat image, and it really had a short single-player campaign. Despite its failings, it felt like a pioneer in realistic boxing games, from the array of moves to the slow-motion action replays. Wii Sports Boxing. When the Wii first came out, the novelty of the Wiimote had me all excited. Wii Sports had a great bowling game and a fantastic boxing game. Armed with the Wiimote in hand, players could throw real-world punches and fight against a friend or a computer-controlled opponent. It is a simple game of boxing that is best played with 2 players. There were 3 rounds maximum, but the game would end if a player got knocked out. Fight Night Round 3. This was the last boxing game I had back on the Xbox 360, and it was the kind of game that you would invite your friends round to tell them all about what the next generation of gaming was all about. The game graphics were stunning, from the slow motion impact shots to the sweat that dribbled down the boxers' faces. The characters appeared huge on the screen, and whether you were an unknown making your way up the ladder or playing as the mighty Muhammad Ali, landing a punch felt really meaty, and winning a bout was extremely satisfying. It was soon after the release of Fight Night Round 3 that UFC began to sweep the nation, and the sequel was mothballed in favour of a UFC game. Thankfully, a new boxing game is now on the horizon, and I couldn't be more excited. So there you have it. If this video has been enjoyable, if it has been a nice romp down memory lane, then please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, and if you are not already, then please subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with another video very soon.
Finish him!
The division